This is Transformers Animated Deluxe Class 2-pack comic pack Safeguard with Jetfire and Jetstorm. Uh, this is the Safeguard mode, the combined mode of the twins from the Autobot Elite Guard. They're sort of the enforcers of Sentinel Prime on the show, and when necessary, they can combine to form a bigger robot. It's almost a Voyager class called Safeguard. This set does come with a comic book, Transformers Animated: The Rise of Safeguard, which talks about the origin of Safeguard, how Jetfire and Jetstorm became Elite Guard members. Anyway, this figure is quite interesting. Not big fan of the joints, because the joints have odd movements. Very tricky. You have to be able to learn how to manipulate the joints, because they are in fact leg joints, and they don't move conventionally, as you've seen. So even his legs are, well, they are the half of the legs of the deluxe class figure, so they will move differently from any normal figure. I've positioned the back kibble, or the arms, in such a way as to minimize kibble in robot form. You know, he's not the best among the Elite Guard robots, but he didn't quite suck as much as I thought he would. So, you know, this is probably the second best mode for this figure. The best mode for the figure is really his separated mode, the Jetfire and Jetstorm mode, which I will show in a minute. Oh, okay, transforming it. Not as simple as you'd expect it to be, but quite interesting. Okay. Now, some parts of the robot mode are accurate to the show, while others are not. For instance, the overall, sorry, let me just pop this back in. The overall look, the colors are very accurate, but the proportion is somewhat lacking, because it's too boxy for me. Well, it's probably because of the transformation, but I would have wished that the figure would have been more slender, more streamlined with his limbs, as with the figure was, as with the character was on the show. But the head is very accurate. It's just got a lot of things going on, like a lot of kibble here and there, that really detract him from the authenticity of the actual character on the show. Now, the same thing's done with Jetstorm. I thought they were quite interesting on the show. Not as annoying as a lot of people thought they were, but they were annoying at some parts of the show. But I loved their powers, because they were really, I guess, one of the few Autobots that can really bust some Decepticon ass. And you know, and they were the ones. Well, they were one of the few Autobots who had weapons, real weapons, not just tools to help fight the Decepticons. So same thing here. The figures are a bit clunky in some parts, but streamlined in some ways. So, you know, it's quite interesting enough. I mean, I'll probably display them in robot mode. You can get some decent poses from these figures. Quite interesting, but you have to understand, when you're dealing with the legs, the joints are on the outside and not on the middle, and the arms, which I will wait. Yeah, decent poses. The arms, they do tend to pop off downward because of the transformation, but you can still get the figures in decent poses. So yeah. Yeah, the feet are a bit unstable because they're curved. Uh, Not the best shape in the world to stand up these figures, but it is there. You just have to adjust. Okay, the arms are just carved in or molded in, so the hands, what I mean is, so if you don't twist them, they don't really look good. Okay, this is probably their best mode by far, in separated mode, so I'll probably display them that way. And this is really, I think, the selling point, the twins. You get two figures, and for a price of slightly under a Voyager. Okay, to transform them into jet mode, or their jet alt mode. Okay, let's do Jetfire first. Okay. Oh, sorry. What's interesting also is that when you transform them into jet mode, their heads are actually peeking into the cockpits. So it's like they're driving. It's like they're driving their own. It's like they're driving their own alt modes. Anyway, let me just position. Okay. Nope. Okay. In my opinion, the alt modes, the jet modes, are a little bit forced onto these robot modes. I think they spent a lot of time designing the robot modes first, then the alt modes. But it's okay. I mean, it's forgivable. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, there you go. It's oh, sorry. Okay, fold in the heels. Okay. And then just fold in the feet, and then tab in the samurai plates onto the knees. Okay, you can open these wings if you want. It's I mean, it's a jet, Cybertronian jet, if you must. I mean, not the best looking alt mode there is, but that's the way it was designed. So, not my favorite mode though, but I guess it is it's quite accurate to the show. Okay, let me just, before I run out of time. Okay. Oh, things popping off. Not good. Okay. There you go. Okay. Okay. And there is Jetstorm and Jetfire in their Cybertronian jet alt modes. Now I'm going to end this video right now and just do a part 2, to give my final thoughts and their combined alt mode.